I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakse.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, it's the final in Miami, and it is Daniil Medvedev versus Jannik Sinner. That's right, Jannik Sinner. He's been a finalist here once before. He was defeated by Hubert Hurkacz. That was 2 years ago. And Daniil Medvedev, he looks like he's into his 5th consecutive final, but he's looking to try and make it a 4th win. He lost his last final, obviously, to Carlos Alcaraz in Indian Wells. Be looking to put one right in this one, won't he, JG?
Yeah, Daniil Medvedev looks very much unbeatable at the moment. The only player who was able to beat him recently was Alcaraz. If tennis maths works, does that mean Sinner, who's beaten Alcaraz, has a good chance against Medvedev? Let's wait and see. They have played a few times before. Medvedev always beats him. They played at the start of this final run for Medvedev. I think it was his first final of the 5 he got to, and he beat Sinner very easily. I think it was 6-2, 6-2 in the second and third sets. Sinner is good value though for a set. He's also been playing extremely well. I think he's developed nicely the last few weeks and months into a really solid competitor on the tour, and I'm hoping we get a good, really competitive match. But I still see it going only one way, and that is the way of the Russian, Daniil Medvedev, in straight sets.
Yeah, and we will have our player roulette sealed after this match. It's Chris Forberg versus Gary St. Laurent for the title of the Miami Open player roulette. A prize will be heading out to one of those two. So good luck to both of you. And I think we're both on different sides of the fence. You're on Gary's side. He's obviously backing Medvedev, and I will be backing Jannik Sinner with Chris.
So in your preview, you had Sinner in 3, is that right?
Yeah, Sinner in 3 I'm going for.
Sinner, who can't usually beat Medvedev. You think he's going to turn a corner?
0-5. Yeah, I feel that this is the tournament where things are going to start changing. The same as Hachanov with Tsitsipas, wasn't able to beat him, wasn't
True.
able to beat top 10 players. Suddenly he started playing all right.
I
He
mean,
took
what a rally to start
Yeah.
things off. It's
Oh,
incredible.
what a volley.
Daniil Medvedev at the net. Beautiful. And some things to say about Sinner. The 21-year-old will become, or has become, the third player to feature in multiple finals at the Miami Open before turning 22. The other two players were Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic.
Not bad list, is it?
So Sinner's on that list now, which isn't bad. It would have been Alcaraz, of course, but he lost.
Can't win them all.
I think Alcaraz is winning other battles, but not that one. Although he has won Miami, so it's a final loss, I guess. Well, let's see. If he wins here today, then he's done better than Alcaraz at Miami.
That's it. Well, Medvedev starting off how you would imagine. This a great server, yet to drop a point. Right, predictions time. Shall we get some predictions in the live chat?
Yeah. Well, I've already told you mine, and you've already told us yours. So let us know in the live chat what you think. I'm sticking with Medvedev in straights. Maybe some tight sets, but I think he'll get it done rather comfortably. We've got Gerald in. How we doing? We've got Mayor. Thanks for joining. A person as well. The Compliment King, one of our members, saying challenging to call it. I think that Sinner is graduating his game. Certainly is. I think this may be a step too far, though.
Maybe. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping that he just keeps on playing the way he played against Alcaraz. He looked fearless in that match, but maybe it's just because they're both young rivals against each other and he has a little bit more will to win and level the playing field. Now it's 3-3 in the head-to-head. These 5-0 against Medvedev. So he needs to get his first win somewhere. What better place than in the final at Miami?
I think if I was Daniil Medvedev, I'd keep Jannik Sinner in the sun. One half of the court is in the sun, the other's in the shade. Keep Sinner over that side.
Sizzling.
And sizzle him up a little bit.
That's it.
That's what I would do if I was playing Ben. I'd just keep going cross court every time. Keep him there.
A few lobs into that right side. Get that sun in my eyes.
Like I think the fans are supporting Sinner. That's an ace from him. Good serve.
It's a really good ace. And Medvedev stands so far back as well. So to ace Medvedev, not an easy thing to do.
No, definitely not.
Ooh, got Gary in. There he goes. I win play roulette in straight sets, he says.
Big up GSL.
Confident. Very confident. Where's Chris?
I think we know what the prize will be for Gary if he wins.
Yep. Something of a Djokovic variety. Nice backhand there. Sinner, good sliding on this hard court. I've noticed that a lot this week.
Both players have started well. I think this is a better match than the women's final we saw already. We're seeing some good shots. It's been 4 minutes, but seeing that different kind of intent. I feel like the backhand was really tired yesterday.
Yeah, I feel that the only thing that was the spectacle in that was the tie break. Other than that,
yeah, but maybe for the wrong reasons. Not for the good tennis. It was just for the lack of bottle in big moments.
Yeah, that's it.
The Compliment King says, who stands further back, Rafa or Medvedev? I think maybe Medvedev.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think
sometimes.
team. I think team more than both.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Medvedev sometimes is touching the backboard, though.
So is Rafa. I think they all do. All three of them do stand back quite a way.
Get the old underarm out. I want to just see it, just to see if it's embarrassing. And
we have seen it. We're against Rafa a few times, and it was Kyrgios tried it. Just got embarrassed every time. I think he did it at Wimbledon a few times.
Yeah.
It's never worked well. I don't think anyone's had any joy from an underarm serve against Djokovic, Nadal, or Federer. But correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that there was maybe an exhibition, but that's about it from what I can remember. Right, Sinner serving 30-15. probably prefer serving to that side. That's a very strange return from Medvedev there.
Lost it in the sun. I've actually got a
Maybe.
good video idea, Ben. Is it not possible for us to compile all of the underarm serve attempts against the big three?
Well, we could
And
try.
do a little video on that. That'd be quite. I think it
We'd have
just
to know
works.
when they
I think
were.
it's in the
then.
algo.
We'd have to know when they were.
How the goats deal with underarm serves, and you can make a cool thumbnail.
Oh, Sinner! That's unfortunate. Med got the net cord, and then it just needed to touch it over, and he touched it into the net instead. There, Sinner. I mean, it was a good return, to be fair. A really good slice backhand.
Not always easy then. On top of the net.
He tried to push it. He did a me there. Didn't go with anything other than a push shot.
Yeah, Alcaraz wouldn't have done that there, you know.
Nope. Sinner just needs to get through this first service game. Oh, the shank! No, not what we wanted to see. That's not landing in.
Medvedev thought it was for a moment.
Right. Well, they see the crowd trying to get behind Jannik Sinner at the moment, trying to give him a little bit of encouragement. Feel like, I don't know, not babying him a bit, but they want to see a competitive match. Serving at deuce. Hit the net cord and it goes long. Second serve. Will he get in his own head? Is he better at resetting now, Jannik Sinner, not allowing things to get to him so much? Good inside out forehand there from him. I need to see him play aggressively today, otherwise Medvedev will win.
Yeah.
There's a drop shot. It's not good. You're not Alcaraz with that.
Yeah, but you can see why he did it.
Yeah.
It was kind of the right idea. Medi wasn't going to get there, but the execution not quite right. And Medi's going to be happy here. He's got a breakpoint opportunity, and he's not really had to do too much. Sinner making a few unforced errors. It's been tight. It's been really fine margins so far. I don't want to be critical of Sinner.
It's early on. Maybe he's getting flashbacks of the Hubie Hurkacz defeat.
Yep, there we go. Unreturnable. Saves breakpoint into the sun.
Got a couple with that so far. Medvedev. The hair already starting to look a little bit scraggly, which means it's worrying time for Sinner.
Yeah, a messy Medvedev is a very dangerous Daniil Medvedev.
It's definitely dangerous. He's not going to want to lose 2 finals in a row. You know that much. Oh, just misses to the left-hand side of the service box with that first serve. Second serve. Going to have to put a bit of kick on this or something. It's not the most powerful. Medi's just happy to stay
playing safe. He's happy. He looks like he's got a game plan.
This is element. This Sinner can't play this game with him. I just don't like it when you try and play that game.
Oh, it's worked.
Well, even Djokovic doesn't like that game against Medvedev.
He does.
Exactly. He got a bit lucky with that one. Medvedev, once he's warmed up, I feel, and he's got a set under him, Medvedev just goes into like a flow state where he'll just constantly just be hitting side to side to side to side. Doesn't mind how far he has to run. Could run a kilometer in one game and it's fine. Long game, this. 6.5 minutes. Into the net.
First serve. He's done well to save a break point. We'll give him the button if he can get out of it.
It'd be a big confidence boost for him if he can. Second serve's a little bit weak, but it's into play at least.
Oh, Medi off balance.
He's in the sun over that side. Sinner goes down the other side. Now cross court forehands. Down the line. Medi being a bit more attacking here.
Sinner likes being put on the run, I feel. I think we should better Sinner.
You get to see him slide. No, it's just long.
Yep. Back to juice.
You can see
I feel that's what Medi's plan is, to keep it down the middle and not create an angle for Sinner to run into it.
He is so good on the run.
Yeah. Typical Italian on the run.
What's he running from? Deuce, anyway. Did you have a little bit of a chat about this match earlier?
Yeah, briefly. Said my thoughts, and I was told I might be surprised.
Oh, well, that's a good serve from Sinner. And there's that forehand chop that hasn't really worked once for Medvedev yet.
I think it was just a good serve.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Far
powerful.
way back, but
yeah, just a really good angle, good bit of top spin on it, going out into the very wide forehand side of Medvedev. 8 minutes now, this game. It's quite. If you're just joining, make sure you've hit a like on the video and you have subscribed to the channel as well. Sinner into the net with the first serve. Come on, Jannik. There we go. Second serve's in. Into the rally. Inside that forehand Sinner. Oh, great depth here from Medvedev. Sinner goes down the line with the backhand. Now cross court, Medvedev's really good. He steps in, big backhand.
he
Sinner's there.
He backed off. I don't
Yeah.
know what Medi's doing.
Doesn't
Should have
like it.
finished it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a bad decision, but
Massive.
still in this rally. Good forehand there, really drilling that forehand. He's hit the net cord again as Medvedev. Backhand from Sinner.
I mean,
Oh,
these
Sinner.
two don't miss. These two hardly miss the call.
Yeah.
It's a mad level. I'm sorry, but it's another kind of battle. It's very different to the Alcaraz one. Medvedev.
There's more power.
I don't know. It's just different,
Yeah.
though. You can't say Medvedev's not aggressive because he does have some real brilliant shots. He's
Crafty.
He's a very good tennis player. Extremely good. I would say he's the best hardcourt player in the world.
He's very, very crafty.
I think these conditions suit him a lot more than Indian Wells as well.
Let's see if Sinner can get out of this service game. Good serve down the tee. Medvedev just loops it up, but it is long again. And Sinner keeps getting the advantage, but not taking advantage of it. Come on. Big first serve now. 10 minutes, this game. Yeah, you got to remember he did lose the first set in that semi-final against Alcaraz as well. It was an entertaining one. He was up a break, lost it on a tie break. Then he came back and then started firing on all cylinders. So good first serve. He comes in for the serve volley. Brilliant decision. Well done.
Saves the break points and holds, finally.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Gene saying, come on, Sinner, close it out. Well, he's done that. He's on the board in this final. It's taken a while. We've had 15 minutes already for 2 games.
A person saying this match is bare boring so far. I completely disagree. I think it's very intriguing.
Yeah.
I feel like there's nerves involved in these first few games, especially on Sinner's side.
I think Medi started stronger.
Yeah, definitely. But Sinner, that was a massive hold. Needed that. Calm down. Oh, you hear the little kid singing, Jannik, Jannik in the background there. It's got some fans. That's long.
As well. 2 errors now in a row.
Not focused enough.
The Medi serve seems to be going a bit quicker.
Always does. How many games to love for Medi today? That'll be an interesting one to see. He's got 1 already.
Ace.
What's he love?
Like another one coming.
This is going to be
maybe some tie breaks.
Sinner's going to have to work hard to get there.
How are we doing, guys? Thanks for joining Eric and Rohit.
Hey. 40 love. Serve is in. Jannik Sinner, good backhand. Goes back behind him. He has to go half volley there. And then a great winner.
Yeah. Another game to love. Yet to drop a point on serve. Is that right, Ben?
That's correct.
So 8 points in a row for him on his serve.
Wow.
Maybe get the octopus out as well.
There he goes. 2-1 to the octopus. And it's sort of following the pattern of the head-to-head at the moment. Jannik Sinner struggling on his serve. Medi just with ease holding serve. And if it continues like this, it'll probably be only a matter of time before the break comes. And you just have to hope Sinner holds serve more comfortably on the next service game. Otherwise, he's going to get in his own head.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Gary's going to be happy so far.
We're doing draw previews later.
Which tournament is it? Estoril.
Well, there's a few. There's 4 of them. 2 ATP, 2 WTA, I believe.
Okay, so the answer.
Estoril, Houston,
Charleston.
we've got, I think it's more. We've got Marrakesh in Morocco.
6 tournaments.
Charleston.
Houston, Charleston, Marrakesh, Estoril.
There's loads of events going on.
Yeah, 5 events. Yeah, sorry. 3 ATP, 2 WTA. Yeah, Estoril. I think Casper Ruud playing there.
Yeah, mate. Well, hopefully he can get some form going coming into Roland Garros because he's been poor.
Wow, it'd be
at the moment, you don't consider him as a contender, and he got to the final with it last year.
Yeah, Clay's more his thing. He'll be back.
Yeah, but he's got to do well in a few events before Roland Garros for anyone to consider him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, I'd much rather a Sinner.
It could be Sinner.
Or
we never know. We don't know. Ooh.
Or a Medvedev even over a Ruud. If Ruud's just not going to play well on the clay as well.
How many tournaments has he won on clay?
Yeah.
Medvedev. That'd be an interesting one.
I don't think he's ever won a tournament on clay. He's never won one.
Really?
I don't know why you're surprised.
I am surprised.
I don't think he's ever won.
Interesting to find out.
I'll have a look then.
A quick one.
So he's won Tokyo,
hard.
Winston-Salem. They're literally all hard.
Yeah.
Hard. He'd never won on clay. I think that was pretty obvious, it seemed.
He lost in a final on clay. And what was
I don't think
Barcelona?
he even plays the small clay ones.
Played Barcelona, lost, got bageled in the final to Team.
Did well then, getting all the way to the final.
Yeah.
But I think he's just got the tennis to go far. That's why.
Yeah. All right, more of the same. Jannik Sinner dropping points on serve, it would seem. Crowd trying to get behind him a little bit here. They want to see something. Yeah, it seems a little bit like it. Good serve out wide. Medi somehow keeps it in play, and it's done really well.
Return. Outstanding. I mean, we didn't even see the ball.
No.
I don't know if it was just my eyes, but I didn't see the ball at any stage.
I didn't even see him. He went off the screen.
Medvedev went off the screen and returned it, and then Sinner just couldn't handle it.
I don't think he expected it to come back.
No, it was a good serve. That's why he stands so far back, I guess.
Most definitely. Just missed on the first serve. That would have definitely been an ace had it caught the line. But it didn't. Second serve. And Medi stepping 3 meters behind the baseline now to return this one. Yeah, Sinner's going to have to do something a little bit more aggressive. Like that good forehand. And there you go. He gets Medi moving a little bit there. Forces the error.
I think Medi needs to play a little bit more aggressive.
I think so, but
he seems to be too. I think the game plan's a bit
like
too
that.
much. Yeah, but he's gone a bit too much on that side. He's too much on the side of caution at the moment. I don't like this version of him.
How much do you think plays a factor how he's beaten Sinner before? Do you think that he just thinks, I'll just do that again?
Yeah, he can't rely on it.
Good serve there from Sinner. Great return. Good forehand, but Medi, no, he can't get that one in. Got a hit on it. How many likes are we on the video? Up to 64, 36 likes away from 100. Hit that like button now, you lot out there. And subscribe if you're new. Trying to hit 52.
What, likes or subs?
Subs. Just misses with the first serve. It doesn't seem to be good on this ad side for hitting first serves at all, which is not a good omen.
No. Finally, Med steps in into a second serve and he's there. Misses down the line. And the quality's dropped slightly from Medvedev, definitely. And it is 2 games all. We've got Cafe in the chat. How are we doing, Cafe? Top leader for Miami. Arthur's in there. Philip's there. M's, thank you.
Hey.
We're close to the target as well. If anyone wants to help us achieve the target, today's the last day to do so.
Yeah.
We really would appreciate anyone donating and helping support the channel.
Get a player button if it's $5 or more. Does no one want to hear a Jill Simon button or something like that?
Or a Quetfa.
Oh. Or a Core Patch.
We've got some exciting news on the channel as well. Me and Ben will be going to a tennis event in this month. It's crazy to think. It's this month.
Yeah. It's hard to even think that it's a reality at the moment.
No, I don't think it can really eclipse the last one. I feel for entertainment factor, and like I feel like a lot happened in a short space of time there.
Yeah,
but not really. I don't know, because it wasn't really that active. A lot of time we was in the room, but we wasn't. I don't know. It was a very strange trip. But it was one which is, I don't think for entertainment value can ever be improved upon.
There were so many things going on at that time. Obviously, the other tournaments going on as well. Silk there.
Yeah.
The arrival and the departure of Silk.
Yeah, Megan starting on the channel.
Megan, that's right. I had to like
proofread. Oh my word, 2 double faults in a row for Medvedev.
Oh, I had to proofread an essay. There was lots of stuff going. You were ill for the whole time. You can't write it. I remember Liam had some of the biggest streams ever.
It was a very memorable time.
Very.
Oh no, he's gonna do it again. 2 double faults in a row from 30 love up.
Great serve. Great return from Sinner down the line though. It's landed inside that forehand. Medi sticks out a racket and done really well.
How's he
nice
reset
forehand
that?
From Sinner. Aggression. It's too good. Come on. Break point, Sinner. Let's go.
Medvedev needs to get his act together. This might, I feel sometimes Sinner getting a few points under his belt is good for Medvedev though, because he was just coasting too much. He was coasting.
Here we go. Break point. Great serve. He got a racket on it, but it's not good enough.
Just what Djokovic does.
Turns it up when it
very
matters.
Best. They have that extra little serve in the chamber when they need it.
That's it. It's like a bullet with Sinner's name on it.
Ben lets him out from time to time to save break points against me.
I did actually last time. It's a bit weird. Don't know where they came from.
It was just I was thinking it's very like Djokovic-esque.
It's like down like 15-40, then 2 big serves.
Where was that?
I don't know. I wasn't getting any first serves in until then.
Mate, I hit a second serve ace yesterday.
Wow.
Against a good player.
Medvedev.
No, it was just very like, and he was like, oh, didn't expect that. But it was like one of them where it was more anger than anything. Like I was very prepared for a double fault. And it just spit like it was a hard one. It was just really good ace. Yeah. It was bigger than the first serve.
Wow.
And it just went thundered in, nice ace. And then I went the other side and hit another ace.
Wow.
And then I got broken.
Oh.
2 aces in a game and get broken. I mean,
that's horrible if you ace and you can't even celebrate that service game.
No.
It's a good rally here. Medvedev playing it down the middle again. Sinner, great bit of topspin there. Goes down the line with the power. Comes to the net. Come on, finish it. Oh, he's not finished it, but it's good enough.
He won't mind that. Took the pace off the
Oh.
ball.
Sinner worries me sometimes when he does that. He just has the opportunity just to put it away, and he just plays it into a more neutral
Medvedev, I thought,
position.
did really well here, but this was a good shot because it was lacking pace.
Yeah. He took a bit of pace off it, luckily.
I don't know if he meant to, but
maybe he's just worried. After hitting one in the net last time, probably doesn't want that again. Juice again. And now Medi, after not dropping a point on serve for the first 2 service games, under the cosh on this one. Misses the first serve as well. Be interested to see if there's any encroachment here from Sinner. Steps in the court. Good backhand. Medi, just always good from both wings.
Yeah.
Got a great angle from Medvedev on the forehand. Goes back behind Sinner. No power, though.
That's out.
It's long.
Great point.
Strange tactics here from Medvedev. Hitting with...
I don't know what he's doing. I'm not sure how interested he looks.
No power on the shot.
It's not even just that. He just doesn't look that interested. He doesn't seem that fired up. I don't like this version of Medvedev at all. Not for a final.
Maybe it's these youngsters getting under his skin. Serve is in. Blocked back. No, can't get over the net. Break point. Big serve always.
The Ben serve. Is that what it's going to be called?
I don't tend to do the one out wide as often on the outside. It's not a lot trickier.
I like the one outside. That's the one I go for, out wide.
Yeah, you always try and put it on my backhand. It's annoying. I'm more of the Djokovic down the tee.
I can't do the down the tee that well.
I find that easy because you're just curling it. But it's a double full. What's he doing? Octopus has lost a few limbs right now.
Yeah. Saying, I think we're getting the match we wanted. Not quite. I think we was for a little. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that, Paul.
I think I
think we might do.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
It's going that way, but not at the moment.
It's intriguing. Oh, Sinner, that's such a waste. Come on. It's a second serve landing in.
It's a very interesting match so far.
Some people don't agree. But
I don't think it's boring. I don't know why people are saying that in the live chat.
No, it's not boring. It's very interesting. Medi misses the first serve again.
Looked in.
Hard to tell in the sun.
It's all shade now, isn't it?
Oh, it's into the net from Medi again. Feel like he's bad positioning on some of his shots today.
I mean, I think he's there for the taking. I think both players seem there for the taking. And Alcaraz would, I think he would be 3-0 up by now against either of them.
I feel he'd get.
I think 6-2 would have been the set actually by him.
Unfortunate there. Sinner finally gets a serve back in on the ad side, and then it's put away straight away.
I think Alcaraz right now in this situation would be closing on a 6-2 first set, 30 minutes gone.
And then
if they was, of course, playing in this exact way.
The crowd would be on their feet right now. They'd be like riling them up, like dancing around. That's the one thing that he does have that these two don't tend to do as much. Get the crowd fully invested in their performance. And it's clipped the net again from Medvedev. Sinner steps in. Massive forehand winner. Break point again.
I've seen so many juices here.
8 minutes this game as well. We've had a 10-minute game, and this is an 8-minute game. Could still be longer. Sinner spinning the racket round. First service. Charles saying Medvedev is boring, period. Don't know if I agree with that.
He's not boring.
Definitely has some.
He's one of my favourite players to watch, actually.
Sinner, massive forehand. Could that be the one that does it? No, Medi gets it back. He goes back behind him. Not sure it's the right decision. Inside that forehand's good from Sinner. Comes to the net. Good volley. Come on. Does it.
Big.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
The ginger gets the break and the sun goes away as well. Everything's
Oh.
going the way of Jannik Sinner right now. It's full shade across the court, and he's got a break against Daniil Medvedev,
Bellissimo.
who has looked a bit strange, really, in that service game.
Yeah.
The first two was games to love, and that one was just dreadful.
Out of sorts.
I don't know if
Loads
Sinner
of
was.
double faults.
I don't think Sinner was particularly amazing.
3 double faults.
It was a good
Errors
volley from him
into
at
the
the end,
net.
and he showed a bit of an intent, but still, I'd say it was more Medvedev throwing it away than Sinner winning it.
Sinner's forehand definitely improved as that game went on, but Medvedev gave him the opportunity to keep on practicing it. So, and keeps clipping that net cord, does Medvedev. That's coming back to bite him now. The first one sort of went in his favor. These ones,
Yeah, can't
not
keep
so
getting
much.
that luck.
No, exactly. Sinner looks like he's ready to run round that backhand at all opportunities to power that forehand today. God, has a good backhand though, but that forehand's lethal. Exciting. Ardil
Right,
saying,
fine.
what's going on with Medvedev? Just looking, I don't know, he looked great, and now suddenly just fell off in that last game
He
completely.
looked slightly uninterested. I don't like
I'm
to
not
say
sure.
that for a final, but I don't see a fired up Medvedev at the moment. Might
Maybe
help him in a way going down a break. I don't know.
Maybe if someone boos him a bit, that might get him going. I
It
don't know.
generally would. I think if people keep cheering on Sinner, it might help him.
We'll
He
wait
doesn't
and
mind
see.
being a villain.
No, he loves it. Sinner waiting for people to sit down. Sit quickly, please. What are they doing? They say sit quickly, and they're still standing up.
Ace.
Didn't stop Sinner serving. Credit to him. Do you like? Is the Sinner hat similar to the Rafa one, except for it's just with a Nike instead of the ball?
No, it's not. You can't find that colour.
Is
It's
it not
not
the
quite
same
what
color?
Cubby sent me.
Is that not the same color as the other one, or
No.
is it different?
No, it's definitely not.
I do like that Sinner outfit though.
Yeah. Purple reminds me of Rafa.
An aubergine. Rafa, I feel like it's not bright enough colours for him. It needs him a little bit more neon. Good rally, this one. Good forehand to forehand cross-court battle. Goes down the line there. Sinner goes cross-court, really whips it. I really like that. Now do something with it. He hasn't. No, back into the rally again.
Back. He's just a great player.
Yeah.
He's the defense of Daniil Medvedev, I think, is up there with Djokovic.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And I don't think any young player can defend like he can.
Just
I
so
like
quick.
Alex de Minaur as a defensive player at times.
Yeah, he's good. Very quick.
I find him quite resilient.
Andy Murray?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you laugh, but he's probably one of the best.
He is.
I think that's still his best skill.
Like chasing a ball down, no one does it better than Andy Murray.
I think Medvedev does, though.
No one does it better with a metal hip.
Prime Andy Murray versus Prime Medvedev. I think it's a good match, though.
Sinner learning the hard way not to drop shot Medvedev.
Yeah, he's pretty quick to that.
It's going to get broken straight back if he doesn't watch out. I think that's woken
I don't
him
think
up.
he's been successful at all from any drop shots. I generally think it might have woken him up. He needed something, a bit of an injection of energy.
Looks better now.
Yeah.
Much better. Sinner should have won that one of those last points, though. Had the opportunity, got Medvedev out the court, and should have just finished it off. It's back in. Oh, it's not back in play. It's into the net. Standing so far back, you got to put a bit more on it. The trouble is, if the serve isn't that powerful and he stands that far back, he has to remember he has to hit it a bit harder. 30 all. 54%. First serves unreturned from Jannik Sinner so far. Could do with another one here. Doesn't get one. M saying, Jannik, stay away from the drop shots. Second serve's in. Forehand to forehand, rally cross court. Medi looking better, yeah.
Into the
Sinner
net,
into the
break
net.
point.
That's it. Break point. Jannik Sinner needs some first serves right now. They sort of deserted him at the moment. Well, he's saved 1 out of 1 and his break point so far. He's going to have to save another.
Did he save the last one? Can you remember? Was it an ace? No, I don't think it was.
No, I don't think
I think
so.
Sinner made hard work of it.
Serve him. Good first serve. It's in. Backhand. It's looped up. Oh, Medi playing a bit of moonballish. Forehand down the line is good. Medi answers it with something better. Goes cross court. Sinner. Brilliant forehand.
Is it not out?
Backhand to backhand. Just over the net by Sinner. Great forehand. Moving Medi around. Put it down the line now. Backhand from Med's great. Oh, he's hit the net cord. It's unfortunate. And that'll be the break.
Come on, Medi Bear. Let's go. Come on. Love that from Daniil Medvedev.
Taking a dip in the ocean. The old octopi.
And I think we've summed it up really well, actually, the commentary. Sinner was playing meh. Medvedev was playing poor. And then after getting broken, Medvedev realised he's in a match and has started playing. Ooh. And he's only now performing a lot better because he's been pushed to. Great defence from him, good shots all round. And I think we're getting a more fired up Daniil Medvedev who looks a little bit ready for some damage.
It's it could turn the other way. We never know in this match. Medvedev sometimes can throw a banana skin in there.
If he hits something in the back, remember when he hit that camera?
Yeah, kicked it.
Oh, he's done that again. He keeps hitting the net cord and pulling it wide.
Yep, same shot. 30 love. Medi will be
at his eyes. I wonder if it's the sun. It's in his eyes.
Might be. Right, 30 love. Great serve, blocked back in play. Backhand. Oh, terrible backhand from Medvedev. Goes about 2 meters wide of the tram line.
How we doing, Snell? Thanks for joining. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the like button. We're not up to 100 likes yet, but I'm hoping we can get there in this first set. Could be a long first set, so we've got time.
Yeah, we're only halfway through at the minute. Maybe not even halfway. Backhand cross court. Now down the line. Cross court. Oh, clips the net cord again. Maybe this net's a bit too high today. Everyone's hitting it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Luckier when he hits it.
Yeah, it seems like it. Sinners all just bounce wide every time it hits it. 40-15. Just a new top on today, or just one of the new range off your?
My top? No, it's a golf top. I played some golf today.
Yeah, I thought it was out off
your. It's very golfy.
I thought it might be one of your range that you do.
No, not a range. Don't model these.
Okay.
You talk about my modelling job.
Yeah. The modelling.
I told everyone about that.
Modelling stroke for your own shop, isn't it? I guess you could class yourself as a model if you model for your own shop.
Oh. Vain, but a shot from Medvedev, inside out forehand into the open court, consolidates the break back and leads 4-3. I think he's settled nicely now, Ben.
Trainer coming on for Sinner.
No, it's
Don't
not,
like-
is it?
Yep. Don't like the look of that. What is
What's
it?
it
He's like,
for?
the sun
He's
is in
speaking
my...
English.
I can't hear him, mate. Yeah, it's English.
I think he doesn't know what the injury is because he just said, I don't know. It's like the pressure.
Yeah.
Strange, but he's bringing someone on anyway.
Like the sun in my eye.
Not
Sunglasses.
the sun, man.
Get me sunglasses. So, sun cream. Brings out some factor 50. Just rubs it on for him. Who's this guy? Quite a comical run. He had over to Sinner there as well. That was quite funny. It's been the funniest part of the match so far. Oh, is this a bit of you, isn't it?
What, the song?
Yeah.
I think we could be in trouble. If Medvedev takes this opening set,
It's not.
Look,
I
it's
don't
done,
like
mate.
it. What has Sinner been doing this all week? I haven't seen him doing this. Worries me a bit.
I don't know. No, he's not been doing it, but it is time. He's just taking a tablet for the pain. I'm just hoping he can get through this match, but let's wait and see.
Wait and see. Yeah, I don't like this sort of mentality, but if there is actually something wrong, then I guess you got to say.
I mean, I think it's pretty genuine.
But sometimes it's mind over matter. When you
Sinner's been no stranger to injuries in his career.
when you let it creep in, the seeds of doubt start creeping in.
That might give Medvedev even more confidence, though,
Yeah.
knowing that he can just rally a little bit longer. Sinner's going to try and end the points quicker.
Well, maybe it was
Let's see if it's affecting him. Misses the first serve.
No. I was going to say, or maybe it's just like red herring thrown out there by Jannik Sinner, just to get him to think, oh no.
Is that another hair reference, Ben?
What, red
So look,
herring?
Med's giving him a chance here. Look at that. On a second serve, he just thought...
Ballooned it miles long.
Awful.
Gene saying is Sinner struggling to breathe. Not from what
I
I
don't think you'd
saw.
take a tablet for that, though, would you? If it's just breathing, why would you take a tablet?
I don't
It
know.
seems to be pain related.
Said something about pressure, so maybe the pressure of the situation. Oh, it's a great forehand there. Medi staying in this. He's gone drop shot again. It's not working, Jannik. Stop doing it.
Stop shouting at him, Ben. Be nice.
Can't help it. Like you said, he's trying to end the rallies early, so you got that right.
Yeah, the compliment king saying this is getting pretty hairy. Another hair reference.
Maybe he just needs.
Don't say it. Just don't say it.
Don't say what.
No, some cringe. I just know. What's Medi doing?
He's handing him points.
This is like, do you know when you've got like a boxer? They're like stumbling around, and then the opponent just
on the ropes.
He's just like jabbing from a distance.
He's like, finish him now. He's like, what?
Medvedev, he's got Sinner where he wants him.
Let him recover. Serve volley.
Whoa!
Oh, I think it's in, isn't it?
Come on, Daniil.
What a shot.
No emotion from him as well after it.
Nah, never is. Not even a fist pump. Nothing.
He just soaks in the atmosphere of everyone going, oh, look at this for a shot, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it's too good.
Oh,
curled it in. I couldn't even see it because of the sun, but
86 mile an hour. A bullet down the line.
Yeah, he's starting to get that little matted bit of hair at the front stuck to the forehead. You know he's playing well when that bit comes in. There's a good serve. Lost the ball.
Great shot.
That's brilliant.
His best combination of today.
He's more of them, that's for sure. If you're going to force Medvedev out wide, at least hit it into the other corner when it comes back. It's the first time he's done it well.
Yeah. Big fist pump from him.
Oh, yep, that's the one thing Medi doesn't have.
Compliment
Maybe.
King thinks it's a rope-a-dope.
Yeah, maybe.
And always says that.
Were you thinking as well in this
I
tournament?
mean, he's
'Cause I
hitting
know,
the ball well still.
do you think, because I only noticed he's been flexing that bicep quite a lot in this tournament. Is he trying to show I've put on a bit more muscle? Do you think?
I think he has put on some muscle, but hey, he's got out of it. Big hold, and we're going to the business end. How many likes on the video, Ben?
84, 16 to go.
Come on, we've got 250 in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. We'll get the button out. Sinner's had a bit of a medical wobble. Medvedev's had a bit of a mental wobble, but he seems back.
There?
Sinner seems back. It's all a bit strange right now.
Last game, he hit one winner, Sinner, and Medi gave him 3 points.
And now Med goes drop shot. It's like he's toying with him.
Oh, he is.
He's playing games. I think this is mind games from Medvedev.
Cat and mouse a bit now, isn't it?
Although he did have that really good passing shot. Let's not forget about that.
And then 2 ridiculous balloon second serve returns.
Yeah, it was a bit dodgy.
Into the net from Medi.
Let's hope we don't see any double faults.
Backhand cross court, backhand to backhand. Into the net is poor from Sinner. Really poor. I mean, thought the rally was starting to get going and then he ended it.
He's like, no.
Don't fancy that one.
Second serve speed, Sinner 93, Medvedev 101. Yeah, pretty standard. Not terrible.
13 likes away from 100. Come on, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to get on the top tipper leaderboard, which way is it? There it is. Send $5 or more and you will get a player button. Yeah, I mean, for me, which way is my pointing? Because
I'm actually pointing left.
Pointing
you point left because I don't know if you've inverted your camera.
I think it automatically does it for some reason. I didn't change it. Maybe it's done it on its own. Let me just have a look.
You're talking about the games to love, and they're still firing for Medvedev. This one at a business end. He's 1 game away from the set. Sinner, we're not sure what physical state he's in. Is this the moment Medvedev just ups the level and puts everything into it? The top players do. Nadal, the Djokovic's. Djokovic, this is a very Djokovic-like performance, actually, from Medvedev. If he takes the set now, it will remind me of Djokovic because he'd sometimes watch an opening set and he's like, he's not that good. He's beatable today. He gives a break away, then comes back. He's serving a bit strange, unforced errors, and then all of a sudden, just everything clicks.
I know what you
I
mean.
feel like all Djokovic matches, a lot of Djokovic matches are like that.
Against everybody apart from just 1 or 2 top players, he just does that for them all. He just goes, all right, we'll just hold serve until 4-4 or 5-4, and then it's time to turn. He
sometimes goes down the break early. Do you not think?
Sometimes I feel like
he's 50-50 to lose the first set.
It's a bit, well, maybe he needs a challenge sometimes to get up for the match. Maybe it's not interesting otherwise. Who knows what goes on inside the heads of the top players when they're playing. Bear in mind, he won the Australian Open at a canter and he was injured through the whole tournament, which is ridiculous. Like, didn't even barely get tested. And
you were saying it was a fake injury, Ben, a lot during the Australian Open. Have you changed your tune now?
I have not changed my tune. I thought it was definitely a real injury.
Is that sarcasm, Ben? Just to clarify for the audience.
I thought it was a real injury and a fake COVID.
Right, Sinner serving to stay in the first set in the Miami Open final again.
Oh, I don't like the missed first serve on the first one.
Don't worry, Medi might give some gifts yet.
Don't know. He looks like he's playing a little bit better now. Sinner. Oh, that was just not good enough, but he got away with it.
It's another Medi gift.
That was poor. I mean,
he's not doing Djokovic level. Djokovic passes you there, definitely. Do you not think?
For sure. Or at least makes you
In
play
that
like
situation, Djokovic passes Sinner.
or lobs him.
Yeah,
One or the
agreed.
other.
He doesn't do what Medi does, goes straight into the
It
net.
was a
It
terrible
wasn't that difficult.
approach shot. I mean, he could just go in the corner. Why has he gone
It
right
worked
down the
then.
middle?
How is it a terrible approach shot?
It's
You get
just
the point.
not good. Come on, you know it's not.
He got the point. That's all what matters.
Yeah, but he's going to do it again next time. He'll be like, "Oh, that worked," and then he'll just lose the point. Let's be a bit more clinical, Jannik. Oh, Medi digging that one out from under his feet then. Oh, loop that one up, Sinner. This rally's a bit unorthodox, but Medi, there with a massive forehand.
And then he just punches, doesn't he? He just waits and goes, boom. 15-all.
That was a naughty forehand. He's been lulling him into a false sense of security this whole set. I don't have any power, honest. And then bang! Massive forehand.
Is Sinner not hitting the ball as hard now? Or is it me?
Doesn't seem to be.
I'm going to look now.
We know how hard he can hit the ball. We've seen it. Frustrating. 15-all. Ace. Love it.
Good timing as well.
Better.
30-15.
Come on, keep it up, Jannik, son. Oh, we got Keith in as well, saying glad to be back live, second day in a row. Heart says Jannik, brain says Medi.
I think a lot of people like that, but I just like Medi.
Nice forehand there from Jannik. 40-15. How long is this? 52-minute first set so far.
It'll be over an hour.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? If we have 2 10-minute games in the next 2 games as well. Juices. Ace. Brilliant serving from Jannik Sinner. If you don't want to hit the like for that, then I don't know what you do. 7 more to go to 100. Do it now. I'm telling you. We need to hit 100.
The business end, 5-all.
Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner.
Business end, 53 minutes. Sinner did very well there because I thought he might have been broken.
Thanks to Doug. Look at that. Jumping all the way to second on the top tipper leaderboard. Thank you, Doug. Let us know
Doug.
which player buttons that you would like played. We'll give you a couple.
Yeah, it's very kind of you. Hunting down Kathy for number 1.
Most definitely. Kicking off Sankit as well. Sankit off the leaderboard. Sankit there was in second place on last tournament's leaderboard. Unfortunately, he's dropped all the way off.
Yeah, sent Sankit, don't you dare knock me off the board.
And that does mean we're...
Hi, Ben and JG. Duggar Fresh is back.
That's it. Thank you. We've hit our target as well. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Ace.
No surprises there.
Good timing for him to be finding some aces just before the tie break.
I need to do like a target hit button.
Yeah. Well, we've only just recently started doing the targets, haven't we? So
I know. I've been working on some other bits today. I've been a bit of a recluse. Like, it's such a nice day and I haven't gone out, which is sad.
Why?
Well, 1, because of the injury, and 2, because I had stuff that I just really need to do.
Teddy's
I know, it's ridiculous. So much pain. It's horrible.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Gotta be better a little bit.
The stretching and stuff like helps it a little bit, but then I felt like it was getting better yesterday morning, and then by the evening it just felt the same again. So I don't know what's going on.
I was thinking it is your abdominal muscle.
Might be a trapped nerve or something. I'm thinking now. Like that's still like. What other reason could it be like such sharp pain?
Yeah,
I don't know what.
Around probably will help you though, man.
I mean, I trying to go out like at least once a day. I'll go out later on as well, just for a walk
Go
and
for a
stuff.
walk. It does help.
But that's when I get the pain. When I'm lying down or sitting down, I don't have any pain. When I'm stood up or walking around, it hurts. And that's the annoying thing. Strange. Need to
we've
just...
got Bon Jovi in the house.
How do you blame? You gave love a bad name.
Emma's saying I went to tennis practice and chilled in the garden as well. I was going for a leisurely. Such a nice day. Yeah, it has been nice.
Is that why they're playing Bon Jovi? Because he's there.
Bit cringe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Why is he not singing along like a bad name?
Do you not think people hate their own songs after a while? Though?
Oh yeah, for sure. He's probably played that song and sung it about 100 million.
Like the real classics. If these have been playing for like over 10 years, surely you must hate the song.
Well, imagine if you were like the Beatles. How many times have their songs been played?
Yeah, I feel like even if you like Coldplay or something, you just
Coldplay luckily are one of the bands that constantly innovated and always kept releasing another hit up until the current day, so they could always play a new song.
They still release music,
I think so, but they collaborate with all like whoever's big, like the newbies on the block, and then they try and innovate again. Which is fair enough. I think that's a really good...
Clever, I guess, yeah.
Well, because must be nothing worse than being like a one-hit wonder, and every time you go and play a gig, you try and play your new stuff, and they're like, boo, play the one. You're like, no.
Yeah, but that is what it's like for a lot of musicians, I feel.
Yeah, for a lot of them, but that Coldplay have managed to somehow keep cranking out hits, so...
Yeah, but not recently.
No, but I mean, they did it over must be like 20 years they've been releasing hits, which is pretty good.
Oh, Medi's taking all the pace off, and Sinner goes into the net. He's not hitting it hard. It's love 30. Medvedev 2 points away.
Sinner.
Come on.
Jannik Sinner.
Come on, Daniil.
Emma saying Bon Jovi looks fed up.
Unforced errors, 24 from Sinner, 14 from Medvedev.
Doug, ask Ben which buttons he has. Doug, how can I get a button? You've just got a couple of buttons, so just tell us which player you want a button for. I'd recommend... Who would you recommend? I'd recommend Gilles Simon.
No, the recent song you did with Dylan.
Oh, Beatrice Haddad-Meyer.
Yeah, Haddad-Meyer, I recommend.
That's a good one, yeah. Haddad-Meyer's a good one.
Yellow's such a good song, man.
Yeah. Was that the first one they ever did, I think?
The first hit? I'm not sure.
First ever one. And Trouble on that album.
Oh, I feel sorry for that ball boy.
If you ever get the chance to go and watch...
He tried to go for the ball and steal it away from him. He just marched over to go get it, and he'd have just hit it the other way. Then he run back to the wall.
Ruined his day.
So sad. It's so sad.
Oh, backhand to backhand. Big point, this one. Oh, great inside-out forehand. He's letting him back in the rally here. Medi's starting to take over, I feel.
Not yet.
No, they're sort of just locked in. Medi loves the backhand rally. There you go.
He shanked it. Backhand to backhand. Medvedev too strong. And we have 2 set points. Come on.
Yeah, if you're interested in watching a really good documentary, then watch the one on Amazon Prime, the Coldplay one. Really good.
Okay.
It's about... They've got footage from before they were even famous and stuff, like coming up. And how it's a like incredible documentary.
How many are there of them?
What, the band?
Yeah.
Was it like 4? I think.
Anyways, 2 set points. First serves in. Medvedev gets it back in play. And Sinner misses it into the net. Just like that, Daniil Medvedev takes the opening set. 7-5. Come on, Daniil. Sinner he threw that away big time. Massive there. 1
Feel like-
hour on the dot. Medvedev takes
Wow.
the first set 7-5. And I think it just sort of sped along there towards the end. Medvedev did have some quick service games. Sinner struggled on his serve. Medvedev deserves the set. Sinner looks a bit out of sorts. Medvedev does at times. I think it's still open, the match. Let's just see how Sinner responds. Let's see. Is the trainer on the court right now? Because I can't see. They've got a graphic up.
No, I don't see anything. I'm
Oh,
surprised.
what do you mean you don't see anything? You can see the same thing as me. You see a graphic. You don't know if there's a trainer on the
That's what I
court.
said. I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you meant you don't know. You don't think he does have one.
Oh no, I just don't see
I thought
anything.
you was
That's what I
implying
see.
that he doesn't have one.
Nah, they've got a graphic up. The graphic's going away now. Oh, it's just replays now. I'm surprised. Like, if you were a betting man, today definitely was the day to put your money on Daniil Medvedev. Not often you get Daniil Medvedev in a final on a hard court at 1.83. He was level with Sinner at 1.83 as well, which is crazy. To the 5-love head to head, I thought that was the pick of the day.
Credit to Sinner though.
Yeah, definitely. His performances showed the earned a bit better odds, but I don't think being level on odds with Medvedev was fair.
I can't see if the trainer's out, but I can see Medvedev changing his trainers.
Well, there you go. The trainers are out then.
His trainers.
That's it. Do you like
He's
his
Lacosted
trainers?
up. Not bad actually.
Is Lacoste just
lot
the
of Crocs.
brand for the grind? Is that what the wall?
Yeah. Seems like it. And I think it gets harder for him because Medvedev serves first, right?
Yep. Bad.
Still not seen one image of Sinner.
Where is he? Is he even there? Oh, he's already
Yeah,
waiting.
He's waiting. He's keen. He's
Can't wait.
raring to go.
Pissed off. It's up the other end.
Well, he lost the first set to Alcaraz and come back in 3. How did he do that?
With ease. Last set was 6-2, wasn't it?
Yeah. So is it going to be something similar like to that?
Well, I'm still sticking to what I said. I feel that if he plays his best tennis, he can win it today, but it just wasn't anywhere near it in that end of that set. Medvedev didn't even have to win it. You feel like Sinner just lost it, which is a worry.
Oh, what a return!
Yeah, come on, let's step it up a bit.
No, that's
terrible.
soft.
Is he just gonna like?
He looks a bit like a young boy at times when you see him play.
Is he gonna just limp away from this? Limp performance in the second set and just head in the sand.
No, I don't think so.
Come on, step up. You just beat Alcaraz. You just knocked him off world number 1. The guy who destroyed Medvedev in the last tournament. You made him.
Sent us some money for it.
That's better. A bit more power, a bit more purpose, Jannik. Do it for your country. Do it for Italia. Have you frozen? Or are you just looking at something? I think you might be frozen. I don't know what's going on. All right, he might have frozen. We'll just keep him there with this frozen face for now. Good serve from Medvedev. Either that or he's just really good at holding a pose. Great serve from Medvedev. Ace down the tee. Maybe we'll take JG out of there until he moves again, then he can come back. I won't keep him on there. Emerson JG was poker faced like Rebecca. What an easy hold that one was. So that one, was it a game to love? No. For 15, we had that one Sinner point, didn't we? Max saying apparently Bon Jovi is in the crowd. Yes, we have seen Bon Jovi living on a prayer. We're halfway there. We are halfway there, maybe. Got apparently a Liam in the house. Where's Liam? Liam who? Is this Liam Liquid or Liam Neeson? or Liam Hemsworth. Right, Sinner serving. Medvedev standing all that way back, gets into the rally, and now forcing him back towards the baseline. Medi with great depth on his shots here, and Sinner can't handle it, goes into the net. Right, love 15. BG just having a few internet issues, I think. I feel like the router has blown up or something. I'm not sure. Serve is in with the second serve. Backhand to backhand rally. Forehand. Looked long, but it clipped the baseline. Sinner, big forehand. Down the line from Medi. It's so good. He goes drop shot. Sinner gets there to push it up the line, but it is long. And we do have Liam in the chat. How are you doing, Liam? Good to have you in, bud. How is life over on the liquid side? We've got Night Dance saying, I hope Sinner didn't blow all his load in the last match versus Alcaraz. Love 30. Not looking good here for Jannik Sinner at the moment. Misses the first serve. Second serve. Taking his time with this. Goes down the center. Medi back in play. Clips the baseline there, does Sinner. Forehand cross court. Looped up by Medi. Great backhand cross court from Sinner. Plays into the center. Medi just happy to be in this rally right now. Hitting the ball well. Goes with more power and he's forcing the errors from Sinner. And it does go long. 3 break points. Massive opening for Med here. I agree, Ardil. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Gene said, this is sad. Sinner looks ready to faint. Isn't it typical that you start feeling whatever injury it is? He's sort of limping. It's never a good sign. Oh, the frailties of the body coming back to haunt him again. Good first serve. He'll take that one. A 3 point. Walks over to the towel. Just trying to give himself a little bit more time. Over to his box as well. We did make 100 likes. We'll get that out for you in just a second. $15.40. 2 break points still for Medi. Good serve. Forehand cross court. Into the backhand of Medi. Slice from Sinner. Cross court forehand. And it's long from Sinner. And it's poor. And it seems like the end is near for him right now. Yeah, very sad. Doesn't look like Sinner will last much longer in this one. I'll be surprised if he even wins a game playing like this. First serve in. He didn't even do a proper first serve there, Medvedev. It's like a second serve. Good backhand. Sinner in. Good volley. Medvedev there. And is that a good one? I think it's in from Sinner. If he's going to break back, then it has to be now. Gene saying Medi has won the match. We got FAL saying, guys, Jannik has problems both physical and with his breathing. I'll be surprised if he doesn't retire. Well, let's wait and see. Love 15, second serve. Good backhand pass! Score! What a shot there from Jannik Sinner! Jannik Sinner! Jannik Sinner! Wow! I mean, real intention there in that backhand. Let first serve on the next serve from Medi. Sinner needs to break back. If you're going to break back, now is the time. Serving. Hits the net cord. Goes long. Forehand cross court. Maybe he needs to shorten the points. Medi hits the net cord again there. Slowed the ball down going into the corner. It is 15-30. Got a little bit of luck there. Medi hit the net cord on quite a few occasions here today. Right, 15-30. Into the net with the first serve from Medi. Backhand cross court from Sinner. It's hit the net cord again, Medi, and it's back on his own side for a change. And it is 15-40. We got Ems cheering on. Sinner! Come on! Seems I probably jinxed Medi. Serves in. Forehands in. Forehand to forehand, cross court. Medi down the line. Sinner keeps it in. Forehand into this long. We've got the break back from Sinner. Oh. Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner. That is right. And it is 100 likes on the video. Thanks everybody who hit that like button. Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright, 'cause the second 100's inside. Thank you for helping us hit 100 likes, giving the people what they like. It's such a delight. Oh, 100 likes. Loving that. It's 107 now to be precise. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to Game to Love if you're new to the channel. Oh, and Sinner showing signs of resilience. That's what we like to see. Back on serve in this second set. And if he was to win from this position, it would be a mammoth effort from the young Italian, who has really shown his heart. He always wears it on his sleeve. We know that. Definitely a force to be reckoned with in 2023. Prove not just to yourself, and he's still pointing to his chest. So that's a bit of a worry. Yeah, Doug, did we get any buttons from Doug in the end? I didn't really see. Let me know, Doug, if you're still listening. Did you say Joker on the Dow? I've seen it back there. Well, you can have one of those. You can have both of those, in fact. Two legendary players. It goes wide from Jannik Sinner there. I'll get those played for you. You can have Nadal and Djokovic. We're missing them this week, so what better time to pick both those players, to be honest. So good choices, I'd say. And they are already loaded as well, so it makes it even easier for me. Right, love 15. Sinner, massive serve. That's a brilliant serve. Massive forehand drive volley. And that's long from Medi. Medi side to side. He goes side to side quicker than anybody else. Speed demon. The lady, instead of holding up her Forza Jannik sign, she's now using it as a fan. Why not? Multi usage with that sign. Second serve, 15-all. Forehand cross court. Looped up a bit there from Sinner. Happy to go backhand to backhand. Medi with some good low net clearance here, and that's long from Sinner, 15-30. Doug confirming Joker Nadal. No problem. Oh, this ball guy really not having much luck at the back of the court at the minute. Misses the first serve. The last thing he needs right now is to get broken after all that effort to getting the break back. Medi goes forehand down the center. Good one cross court. Medi there and somehow adjusts, slides, gets back in the middle of the court and on the attack again. Backhand to backhand. Sinner goes down the line. Medi on the run, cross court, down to the other wing. Medi cross court, backhand's really good. Sinner backhand, slice, Medi. Big forehand from Sinner. Medi gets that back as well. The drop shot from Sinner. It's not worked once this entire match. And it is 2 break points. Into the net every time. Oh dear. Unforced errors really stacking up. 15-40. Sinner serving. Gonna have to serve big here. Missed the first serve. Second serve. It's in. Backhand cross court is long, and there you go. He gets broken as quickly as he broke. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Medi button? Guess we better, haven't we? Serving. Ace. 15 love. Could that be the beginning of the end for Jannik Sinner? Medi quickly down to his knee to tie his shoelace. I never understand, why don't you just put a double knot in there and then they won't come undone so often? How about that? Ace. 30 love. Looks like this could be a rapid service game from Daniil. Serving. It's clipped the net cord and it is a fault. Just long. Second serve's brilliant. He's opened up the whole court but hasn't made use of it. Brilliant forehand there from Medvedev, though. Goes back behind Sinner. 40 love. This could be the beginning of the end. It looks like GSL rubbing his hands together right now. Going to be the winner of Player Roulette, which will be taking place at every Masters event. It's a double fault from Medi. How often do we see that? Double faulting at 40 love. So common with him. Loves to throw in a slightly faster second serve when he's up. But yeah, the next Masters event I think we have will be Monte Carlo. So make sure that you are signed up to the Patreon to be a part of Player Roulette in Monte Carlo. Who knows? We could have the big 2 there. Backhand to backhand. Oh, great shot there from Medi, and it is the consolidated break finally. Medi button. That's right. I'm owing Doug a couple of buttons. Here's the Joker for you, Doug. Ha ha ha, and also Rafa as well.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That is right. It was unbelievable. Right, and they will be coming back out onto the court. Exciting stuff. And Sinner really serving to stay in the match, I would say, right now. Can't really see it any other way, can you? I mean, we've got Lindsay saying very disappointing for a final. Gary saying, the classics. Nothing better than the Rafa Nole buttons. That's right. We've got Ardil in with a bit of Nole love. We had Ems in with some Rafa love. Loves to divide opinion, those two. Backhand to backhand. Backhand down the line. Medi loops it up. Really good one there. Cross court from both. And again, Jannik needs to do something, and he's tried it, and it's gone wide. Ardil saying, how do you think this final is compared to the Indian Wells final? I don't really feel like it's lived up to the bill today, if I'm perfectly honest. But then again, neither did the Indian Wells one. Maybe this is slightly more competitive, but neither have really. There we go. Jannik Sinner tries to serve volley. Doesn't need to. It's 30-15. Cheers there to Doug with another 199. That will just bolster you there at the top. What, number 2? Caffey's at the top. Thank you for that, Doug. A volley there from Sinner. Oh, Medi hits it at him while he's at the net and does go into the net there. 30-all. Could be 2 points away from another break. Well, he is 2 points away from another break. It feels like that's the way this is going right now. Doug saying thanks for the buttons. No problem. Thank you for the donations to the channel. Helps us grow. Make sure if even if you're not donating, hit a like, subscribe. Helps us grow on YouTube. Helps with those algorithms. A little bit of an algorithmics. Raphael Nadal. Stuck in my head now. Raphael Nadal. Good serve out wide. Forehand. Oh, he's gone back to where he is, and he's got away with it really there, Sinner, because it has just gone into the net from Daniil. Medvedev leads 4-2. No breadsticks at least for Jannik Sinner. And there's still an opportunity. If he breaks back, could still break back here. Who knows? Never say never in tennis. Good serve. Second ball. Yeah, it's too powerful. Medi turning on the afterburners now. $15 serve into the net from Daniil. That's a terrible double fault. Really poor. Goes so far long. Very, very bad serve. We've seen a few of them from him today. Just throws out these very bizarre, just uncharacteristic. There you go. And then he follows it up with a really good one. That's typical, isn't it? Well, that one right on the outside edge of the line. Serve. There you go. 40-15. Doing it at a canter now. It seems that it's all on his racket. He either does a good serve or he does a terrible mess up double fault. He's back.
I mean, what have I missed, Ben? What have I missed? What a drama.
Well, it's been a bit... The level's not been that high, but we had a break back from Sinner, and then he got broken straight back again. And I feel that...
Is the injury... Any idea on what the injury is? Or...
I don't know. He seems to, when he plays well, it's not there. So I don't know.
So
it's
you're
like,
not really buying the injury so much.
I'm not buying
this is so frustrating. How are we doing, Ashish?
Hey, how's it going?
GSL's probably happy.
Yeah, there you go. 5-2.
Come on, Medi. 5-2. Let's go.
Everything okay at home? Fixed everything?
Yeah, mate, all fixed. I literally went in there with like throwing a strop because I was thinking my dad's turned it off.
Reset.
Because it was one of them ones where like while I was watching the match froze, I could see something had gone on with the router. And just before this stream, we took the TV down as well because there's a problem with the TV. Like you can only see through the middle section. Everything else is black.
What?
Yeah, it's really weird. And we read online you have to reset it. So we took it off the wall. And the router was on the side, like rather than stand up. So I'm thinking, it must be something to do with that. And I'm like, I'm doing a stream. Don't do it now. I've gone in there and there's no one in there at all. And then my sister's like, there's no internet. I was like, what? I've just been streaming. What do you mean there's no internet? I'm trying to turn the power on the box. So there's no power, no light, nothing.
Weird.
Just left it a bit and then it's just come on.
Spooky.
No,
do you reckon that somebody broke it and then they ran off quickly before you got in there?
Someone's hijacked it.
Someone just kicked it and then ran off.
I don't know.
Dad was in there. He was just like smacked it with something.
I mean, it's a good way to get me out the room.
I guess so, yeah. If there was an emergency, then all they do is just cut your internet and then you run out the room.
Anyway, back to the match. Your boy Covey and saying Sinner still needs to work on his conditioning. He has everything else needed to win big titles.
Yeah.
Been the same old story for him, but he has turned the corner. He's playing very well. Is he out with this match, Ben?
It looks like it. I don't hold much hope for him right now.
See how he serves.
Even if he holds and break, he just gets broken straight back.
Look at Medvedev though; he's like handing it a little bit to him.
He's been doing it all match. It's been the same. Medvedev
Has nothing
hasn't really
changed since I left.
No, nothing. It's the same.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird. It's a weird final. It's not really been high at that high level. The odd point's been pretty good, but nothing really in comparison to what we're used to. It's a good winner.
Here he comes. Only one break, Ben.
Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I know.
Only one break.
Only one break.
Giving up on him.
He's at 5, Medvedev. So it's just seems like inevitability, doesn't it?
Keep giving up on the poor boy.
He's a poor boy.
Get
That's the
behind
problem.
him.
He needs to turn into a man.
First serve misses.
We don't know what's going on with his body, though. Might be so debilitating that it might be impossible for him to
He took
play.
painkillers. I think you'd take them for no reason.
Exactly.
Good shot there from Medvedev into the corner. 30-15.
It's easy for us, like backseat driver, isn't it?
Exactly.
Just sit here and go, come on, just keep playing. It's fine. It's there.
I hate people who do that, and that's what I've become.
His internal organs are like in pain or something.
Oh, good hands. 40-15. He's going to get out of this game, it seems.
If he could break Medi back, would be at least a little finale that would get little fanfare. Just need a few Medi double faults, like a little bit of nerves. Sinner to up the level just for one last gasp attempt. Yeah, one last hurrah. One last something.
Ace. Come
on, big boy.
All the pressure now on Daniil Medvedev serving for the Miami Open title. And this is a title which he hasn't won before, I believe.
Correct.
He's won pretty much everything on the hard court. So this is going to maybe add to his ever-growing collection of hard court titles. This set's only been half an hour. It's been half the time of the first set.
Yeah, I mean, it's not been that great. I'm not going to lie. I've not been blown away.
Right, let's see what Medvedev can do. First serve is good. That one's long. He's got 1 point. 3 more coming up.
Too easy.
Come on, Daniil. My prediction, Medvedev in straights. I said he's got no chance. So they'd be lucky to get 6 games. Well, he's got 8.
Yeah, it's true. 6 games. It's like the old classic 6 games.
Should have said 8.
Oh, no. He's just given up.
That's not a sign of giving up.
Once it over with.
He's tried, Ben.
Yeah, but he'd rather just like it's do or die. Play roulette right now. Gary on the precipice. Oh, misses the first serve. Gary already spending the money.
Kathy looks like she's going to win the top tippers.
That's right.
But that's amazing. Come on.
Fine.
3 match points for Daniil Medvedev. Championship points.
Match point.
What a performance from Daniil Medvedev when it matters.
First serve.
First serve. 1 hour 34 on the clock. Won the first set 7-5. Looking to take this one 6-3. Just froze again.
Bon Jovi, a bit of a film. Why not? Oh, yeah, there you go. He's done it. It's into the net. Daniil, he's like, I'm the first guy to make 5 finals since Ivan Lendl in 1981. Thanks very much. I'll take that. 4 titles out of 5. What a player.
Yeah, massive performance from the Octopus. Wins in straight set. Sinner could not handle him at all. And that is 0-6 now against Daniil Medvedev for Sinner. in saying congratulations, Medvedev. Jeans loving it as well. A lot of people upset in our chat. I think a lot of people wanted Sinner.
You can only
It was
want
only
him.
going to go one way.
Well, you only want him if he's there and he's really playing his best. If he was playing the same way he played against Alcaraz, then I'll be much more disappointed had he lost, because I'll be like, oh, he really gave it. I don't feel like it was the
Maybe he was
level I wanted to
injured then,
see. Well, maybe he
clearly.
was. Yeah. Well, it's sad that that's the case, because after obviously 2 big weeks of tennis for him, that was the pinnacle of the.
Yep.
Well, I'd say longer than 2 weeks, probably like a month of tennis, really, if you go in these 2 Masters events. But at the end of the day, Medvedev made 2 finals. His body held out, and he was able to win the second final. So goes to show whose body lasts the longest. Wasn't Alcaraz, wasn't Sinner. It was Medvedev at the end of the day, and not really any surprises there that he is probably one of the fittest players on tour.
Yep, certainly is. And I think we'll
done to-
wrap it up there. Well
well
done to Medvedev. Another title for him, his first Miami.
And Gary.
And well done to Gary as well. We will be sending your prize out to you, so we'll get in touch on Discord. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks, Kathy, because you did win Miami as well, so shout out to you. And we'll see you later on for some draw previews. But for now, make sure hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you then.